All right, it's Gray Matter. So I'm watching this millionaire mindset. Okay, at least that's what they call themselves. I'm trying to give me a second.
Who tried this and who fails? It's like trying to go to the NBA. Oh, you speaking?
He's talking about
level
being an entrepreneur.
You still telling people to keep their job.
Yeah, from the beginning.
A good job where you actually happy,
right?
Good pay. It's underrated.
It is.
Many times, bro, it's a lot better than being an entrepreneur. Bro.
It is.
I tell everybody, if you got a job, first of all, go find a job. If you're trying to get into entrepreneurship, I know people might say different things, but you gotta have the bills paid. To not think about that while you trying to do your thing when it comes to the business. So
Let them talk.
You got family, even more crucial. You got some type of security as far as making sure the babies is fed, making sure y'all got shelter, just the bare necessities. That's it. You know, don't try to live in a fancy part of town. Bare necessities, and that's what your job is for. And when you start getting, when you start, building your income, then you can make a decision on, all right, do I want to quit my job, or do I want to stay? I decided to stay. It allows you to roll the dice though when you got that job. Take some risks, because if that shit fell, at least the bill's still paid by that 9 to 5. That's important, bro.
That's super important.
People risk it all. Listen, you bring successful people here, they the exceptions, bro. If you think about the numbers, you think about the true numbers of who tried this and who fails, it's like trying to go to the NBA.
Well, you speaking from a high level of entrepreneurship, and you still telling people to keep their job.
A good job where you actually happy,
right?
Good pay. It's underrated.
It is.
Yeah, it's rare as fuck. Look. Okay, first things first, this is the bullshit philosophy, and yes, I call it bullshit, that I've been trying to combat for fucking years now. Okay, he's talking about what the job is for, the 9 to 5, pay the bills, take care of the family. Well, here's the issue. As a single man, this is, back in 2019, shit is even more inflated now than it was back then. Back in 2019, I was broke. Needed a fucking roommate just to still barely get by. Like, I was still eating ramen noodles every fucking day, and I wasn't in the nice part of town or living beyond my means. I was sleeping on the air mattress in a 1-bedroom apartment in the hood. Tweakers everywhere, pimps everywhere, dodging, needles on the ground to make sure I don't get stuck in the foot and shit when I'm walking. That type of bullshit. Job I had wasn't all that great either. I was barely making it. We both, me and my roommate, was barely making it. Now imagine if I had a fucking family and some kids and shit. That's with the 9 to 5. Okay, most 9 to 5s are not an environment you want to be in. You will not be happy. And I love how this is the millionaire mindset. 'Cause that's what the millionaire wants you to do. They want workers. They want to keep you working. They don't want you leaving and starting your own shit. They want that power. They want that leverage over you. That's what they want. That's how it be at the job. I'm telling you this from fucking experience. All right. Yeah, I stepped out on faith to try to, produce for, myself and, do entrepreneurship and get money in the way that I wanted to get money in. And I had absolutely zero support. That's another thing that this guy doesn't want to fucking talk about. Oh, the people who are successful are the exception to the rules, like getting into the NBA. Well, if more people had more support for their business, we'll have a lot more people owning businesses, excuse me. Like, as back then, we didn't have all these, fucking corporations and shit. We had mom and pop stores, and even before then, like, we want to talk about, like, farmers and, all that shit. People own their own shit. People grew their own food and supplied their own needs. They didn't need to rely on another man. Then we create this money system, and now motherfuckers is stressed out, grinding and struggling just to barely get by. And then we have millionaires telling them that they're completely fine at the 9 to 5. That's bullshit. Straight bullshit. And he's like, well, a good job, a good paying job where you're actually happy, which is fucking rare as fuck. Just like how, you know, being an entrepreneur, according to him, is like getting the NBA. Finding a good paying job where you're paid your worth and you're happy at the same time, that's also fucking rare. How many people out here got dreams, goals, and visions, but they can't even go out and pursue the shit because they're too damn scared to leave their 9 to 5? Because when they lead a 9 to 5, they obviously for damn sure ain't gonna get support from their friends or support from their, you know, family, the so-called friends and family. They completely alone in doing the shit, and then they end up broke or homeless because they have no support. Oh shit. Drop my cup. Drinking my water. You know what I'm saying? I sit here, you know, because I was arguing with my pops about this shit. I've been arguing with my pops about this. Like over and over again. And, you know, use the job to support the business. The job ain't giving me thousands of dollars to support the business. It's not happening. My job didn't pay for my computer. The record label paid for my computer. Just being honest. Because if I stayed at the fucking job, the only thing that would be paid would be bills, and not even all of them. You know, like there's just so deep I could go into this. Now, granted, you know, even in the music, you know, business, didn't make too much money. All right. But once again, it's a process. That's what entrepreneurship is. It's a process to gaining financial freedom. It's a process or a struggle to try to be free. That's essentially what it is. To where you won't have to set that alarm in the morning. You know, you can make your own schedule. You ain't got to, you know, get up 6 a.m. in the morning just to show up and be disrespected all fucking day. And then fired for remedial shit. Like, come on, man. You got fired for being cussing around the customers. But the customers have no problem cussing you out. But the dude's making $9 an hour. Like, fuck out of here, man. That's the jobs that a majority of us be working at. Hell, and then I had a friend that was making $39 an hour. Still quit his job. Too damaging on the psyche. I could go deep into this. We can always talk about how much the entrepreneur failed. Because let's just be real here. A lot of us don't even have support in what it is that we're trying to pursue. Because everybody and their mama always trying to compete instead of, you know, help out. People are always struggling for some free art, for some free beats. Hey man, you gotta get it for free. You know, I'm the homie. I hate that bullshit. I fucking hate it. But we don't talk about that, you know. That's the only reason why it's so damn hard being an entrepreneur in the first place, because everyone want to fucking jip you for some free work and don't want to, you know, take you serious, even though you trying to take yourself serious, but they don't want to take you serious. Like, it's fucking horseshit, man. I'm just gonna be honest here. And then of course everyone's like, well, you gotta stop sleeping on the people who work the 9 to 5. I'm not talking about people who work 9 to 5s. They're hard workers. They're just not being paid their worth. That's what I'm saying. We got a bunch of hard workers out here who gonna be stuck at the 9 to 5 because of how this system works. And what I'm saying is you need an escape plan. That's what I'm saying. But I'm also letting you know that it's hard to get the escape plan because, once again, they pay you the bare minimum. Look at the numbers of inflation and look how much inflation has increased compared to how much the average income has increased. And you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Like shit. And then there's people who fucking stepped out on faith and had the support that they needed. And in like a year or two, they was already running their own fucking business. I can't say the same for myself because I don't have that fucking support. But they got it. So it is possible. It is possible. I'm just saying. Like, stop limiting yourself to working for another man. That's not what a man was designed to do. He was designed to be your own. Peace.